Take time in the morning to prepare your mind and body for the day ahead. The key is to create a space where you can align with your intentions before the demands of the day take over. Once your day is in motion, a routine helps you stay grounded. Set specific blocks of time for your most important tasks. This concept, often called time blocking, ensures that you're dedicating focused periods to the things that matter most. If your priority is to work on a project, schedule a block of time where that's all you do. Protect that block like it's a meeting with your future success, because it is. But routines aren't just about work. They're about balance. You can't focus if you're constantly burned out or distracted by personal stress. Remember, focus is about quality, not quantity. A focused mind needs time to recharge. Now, what happens when life throws you a curveball? Because let's face it, no routine is immune to unexpected events. The secret is to build flexibility into your structure. If something disrupts your plan, adjust and keep going. Don't let one setback derail your entire day. Have a fallback routine, a simpler version of your ideal schedule that you can rely on during busy or chaotic times. Another important element of a focus-protecting routine is minimizing decision fatigue. Every decision you make during the day drains your mental energy. That's why so many successful people streamline their routines to reduce unnecessary choices. They might plan their meals in advance, wear similar types of clothing, or create a weekly schedule for recurring tasks. The fewer decisions you have to make, the more energy you have for what truly matters. Pay attention to how you end the day too. A good routine doesn't just begin the day. It closes it at the end of each day. Take a few moments to reflect and prepare for tomorrow. Write down any lingering thoughts. Set your priorities for the next day, and tidy up your workspace. This small act signals to your brain that it's time to rest and helps you start the next day with clarity. When you build a routine that protects your focus, you're not just organizing your time, you're reclaiming it. You're creating an environment where focus can thrive, where distractions are minimized, and where you can perform at your best. And the beauty of a routine is that the more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. What once required effort becomes second nature, allowing you to focus more deeply and achieve more consistently. Next, strategy number 5. Cultivate mental discipline through mindfulness. Focus doesn't just happen in the external world. It begins in the mind to stay focused in a world filled with distractions. You must cultivate mental discipline, and one of the most effective ways to do this is through the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of being present, fully engaged in the current moment, it without judgment or distraction. It's about training your mind to stay where it is, rather than wandering off into the past or future. Now, this isn't some abstract idea. Think about how often your mind gets pulled in 100 directions. You might be working on a task, but suddenly you're thinking about a conversation you had last week, or worrying about an event that hasn't even happened yet. These mental distractions drain your focus, and over time, they can leave you feeling scattered and unproductive. Mindfulness helps you take control of your thoughts and redirect your attention to where it needs to be. One way to cultivate mindfulness is through intentional breathing. It's simple but powerful. The next time you feel your focus slipping, stop and take a deep breath. Pay attention to the sensation of the air entering your lungs and leaving your body. This small act brings you back to the present moment, grounding your attention and helping you refocus. Another powerful mindfulness practice is setting aside a few minutes each day to simply be still. You don't need any special tools or techniques, just a quiet place where you can sit without distractions. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and focus on the present. When your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to your breath or the sensations in your body. This practice isn't about eliminating thoughts. It's about learning to observe them without getting carried away. But mindfulness isn't limited to quiet moments of reflection. You can bring mindfulness into your daily life by practicing full engagement in whatever you're doing. If you're working on a task, give it your undivided attention. Notice the details, the textures, and the sensations of the work itself. If you're having a conversation, listen deeply without thinking about what you're going to say next. Here's an important point. Mindfulness isn't about perfection. It's about practice. There will be times when your mind wanders, and that's okay. The key is to notice when it happens and gently bring your focus back over time. This process strengthens your mental discipline, making it easier to stay focused even in the midst of distractions. Mindfulness also helps you manage stress, which is a major barrier to focus when you're stressed. Your mind tends to race, jumping from one thought to another, But mindfulness creates a sense of calm and clarity, allowing you to approach challenges with a focused, solution-oriented mindset. It's like clearing the fog from your mental windshield. You can see the road ahead more clearly. Another benefit of mindfulness is that it improves your ability to prioritize. When your mind is calm and focused, it's easier to distinguish between what's urgent and what's important. You can approach your day with greater intentionality, choosing actions that align with your goals rather than reacting to every demand on your time. Here's something to consider. The more you practice mindfulness, the more natural it becomes. It is like training a muscle. At first, it might feel unfamiliar, even challenging. But with consistent effort, you'll notice a shift. Your mind becomes sharper, your focus stronger, and your ability to stay present more reliable. Focus isn't just about managing external distractions, it's about mastering your inner world. When you cultivate mindfulness, you create a foundation. For lasting focus, you gain the ability to direct your attention with intention no matter what's happening around you. And in a world full of noise, that's a skill worth developing. So that's strategy number 5. Cultivate mental discipline through mindfulness. Now here's strategy number 6. Recharge regularly to sustain your focus. Focus is a finite resource, just like a muscle. Your ability to concentrate weakens with overuse. To stay focused in a world brimming with distractions, you must recharge regularly. This isn't about working harder or longer, it's about working smarter. Taking time to rest and renew your energy ensures that your focus remains sharp and sustainable. Think of your focus like a candle. If you burn it continuously without care, it will melt away quickly, leaving you in darkness. But if you tend to it, giving it moments to rest and recover, it will burn brighter and longer. Too many people try to push through exhaustion, believing that powering through is a sign of strength. In reality, it's a recipe for burnout. One of the most effective ways to recharge your focus is by taking regular breaks throughout the day. These don't have to be long. 5 to 10 minutes is often enough, but they should be intentional. Step away from your work, stretch, take a walk, or simply sit quietly and breathe. These moments of rest allow your mind to reset and your energy to replenish. Here's a practical technique. Work in focused intervals, followed by short breaks. You might work for 50 minutes, then take a 10-minute break. This rhythm mimics the natural cycles of your brain, which can only maintain intense focus for limited periods. By aligning your work with these cycles, you enhance both your productivity and your well-being. Another key to recharging your focus is getting enough sleep. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. When you're sleep deprived, your ability to concentrate plummets and distractions become harder to resist. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Create a bedtime routine that helps you wind down and avoid stimulating activities or caffeine. Before bed, sleep is when your brain consolidates memories, processes information, and prepares for the challenges of the next day. Physical activity is another powerful way to recharge. Exercise boosts your energy, clears your mind, and improves your mood. It doesn't have to be intense. Simple activities like walking, stretching, or yoga can have a profound impact. The key is consistency. Make movement a regular part of your day, and you'll find that your focus lasts longer and feels strong. But recharging isn't just about physical rest. It's about mental rejuvenation too. Do the things that inspire you. Read a book that excites your imagination. Listen to music that uplifts your spirit. Spend time in nature. These moments of joy and inspiration fill your mental reservoir, giving you the energy to tackle challenges with a fresh perspective. And remember, connection is so important. Spending time with loved ones, sharing laughter, and building meaningful relationships provide a different kind of recharge. Human connection reminds us of why we do what we do and brings balance to our lives. One of the most overlooked aspects of recharging is knowing when to step away completely. Sometimes, the best way to solve a problem or regain focus is to take a longer break, a weekend getaway, a day off, or even a few hours doing something unrelated to your work. When you return, you'll often find that solutions come more easily and your motivation is renewed. Recharging isn't a sign of weakness, it's a strategy for strength. When you prioritize rest and renewal, you're not just preserving your focus, you're enhancing it. You're building a foundation that allows you to perform at your best day after day without falling into the trap of exhaustion. Remember, this focus is a marathon, not a sprint. To stay in the game for the long haul, you need to pace yourself. Recharging regularly ensures that your focus remains a powerful tool ready to serve you whenever you need it. Focus is one of the most valuable assets you can cultivate in a world that constantly pulls you in different directions. When you learn to direct your attention with intention, you unlock the power to achieve your goals, build meaningful relationships, and live a life of purpose. These 6 strategies aren't just tips. They're a roadmap to mastering your focus and guarding it against the countless distractions that surround us. Think about what you've gained today. You've learned the importance of defining your priorities with clarity, understanding what truly deserves your attention. You've recognized the need to eliminate distractions. With unwavering determination, cutting away the noise to make room for progress. You've embraced single tasking as a tool to channel your energy into deep, meaningful work, and you've discovered how a solid routine can provide structure to support your focus. You've also seen how mindfulness can train your mind to stay present, sharpening your mental discipline and helping you manage internal and external distractions. And finally, you've explored the essential practice of recharging regularly, understanding that focus is a renewable resource that requires care and attention to sustain. The beauty of these strategies is that they work together. Each one strengthens and complements the others, creating a system that not only enhances your focus, but transforms the way you approach your days, your work, and your life. But remember this, knowledge without action is like a seed. Left unplanted, it holds potential, but it can't bear fruit. Take these strategies and put them into practice. Start small, maybe by defining your top 3 priorities, or setting aside just 10 minutes a day to get your mind right. Build momentum, and over time you'll notice a profound difference in your ability to stay focused and achieve meaningful results. Focus isn't just about doing more. It's about doing what matters. It's about aligning your actions with your values and your vision. It is about creating a life where your attention serves your goals rather than being scattered by distractions. So I leave you with this challenge. Guard your focus as if it were your most precious resource. Because it is, invest in it, nurture it, and protect it. When you do, you'll not only accomplish more, you'll find greater fulfillment and joy in the journey. Your focused mind is your greatest ally. Use it wisely. Don't forget to subscribe for daily motivational content.